Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. I am proud to be here presenting my medieval Mirage design team project. I don't know what happened. It just took me the longest time. I tried something new. This is inspired by Amity Bloom, the journal itself, the construction of the journal. And for whatever reason, I just was, I don't know. But she's done. She's beautiful. I used Medieval Odyssey Volume 1 along with a couple others, plus the add-on. And I will link Jarf's YouTube channel as well as her information, her shop down below in the description box. But yeah, this has a lot of elements, and the reason I chose this kit was because it's pretty monochromatic. And if you have never visited Medieval Mirage, you're in for the surprise of your life, because you can take any of her kits and combine them all. They all go together, and there is, for the most part, Medieval Odyssey in this kit, but then there are, I kind of went and jumped to other volumes and added in here, just so that you could see, you could have to play on what is possible. So the closure is very simple. I used for the spine on the back and the front a cotton cloth that has just a tiny bit of shimmer to it, and I ragged it so that the edges are all uneven, and I added two wooden buttons, and I loved the colors with this, so I thought that it worked really well. This is a pretty chunky journal, and it's got a lot going on. So the front cover, it's all Medieval Mirage, and it's been collaged. I added some vintage crochet work here at the bottom, and I did napkin decoupage in here. I think you've seen me use this napkin before, but the pop of color that it gave to this particular journal I thought was perfect. And so I also added a safety pin with a dangle here, some sari silk, some netting, and some lace work. So if we open this end, there is more lace work, and there is a pocket. If I remove this alligator clip, you'll see there's some, this is the volume that is predominantly in this journal. This is napkin collage work with a little bit of gesso and a lace pocket. This is a tag from one of the volumes. This is the actual Medieval Odyssey kit that I used, and 99% of the papers are like this, and I just fell in love with them. And then this has two of the tags. The florals are beautiful. I just loved it, and so yeah. I can see for whatever reason I didn't put something in here, so I will. If this gets sold, this definitely will have something in the belly band here. But I used that same fabric and layered it with some laces. There's some texture paste and some more gesso, vintage crochet work down here, and a little snippet here with a brad. Gesso on here with some more texture paste. This is the napkin. You can see some sewing. I left the strings. This is a great place for journaling. I have a little flip here with This is one of the stamps that comes with the kit. This is just some ephemera I put in here. This is part of the kit, and that's napkin, and there's just this little lace pocket right here. Some texture paste and a little bit of sari silk and more of the vintage trim. Then if this flips, this is Medieval Mirage. This is not. This is Medieval Mirage, and this is decoupage napkin. This is a fabric page here with a lace pocket and a clothing ticket, and I added some vintage lace trim, and there's a little glass bead at the top, so that just fits nicely in there. This flips over, and then on this page you've got a window pocket. There is some embossing here, as well as more texture paste and napkin decoupage. Here is a little snippet with a tiny little dangle bead here. And in this pocket, we have just some tags that are held together with a brad and some string, and then a few tea-dyed or coffee-dyed papers. This flips open. You've got a little pocket here with a glycine bag and a few more little tickets from the kit. This is also Medieval Mirage, and down here you have a gem with a little lock and just a little layering. And then this is from the kit, and I just used some different papers to create a little journal. And on this side you have more lace trim, and I added a lace pocket here with some ephemera, and then a vintage lace here. With this envelope has nothing in it. It is not Medieval Mirage. I just thought it was really pretty, and I thought it went really well with the kit, so I added it to this journal. So this flips in, and then this is the first page of the journal. This paper is just so beautiful. Hopefully you can see. I mean, how pretty is that? Little bit of napkin decoupage right there. It's all been coffee or tea dyed. Napkin decoupage and a little bit of gesso and just some layering here with a safety pin, a bead, and some layered laces. Ephemera that is with the add-on, and some more gesso and collage work. This is a pocket here. I used the Tim Holtz glossy embossing powder. This has been layered with some wax and some of the scraps that I had left over from the kit, and then I've got some of the vintage lace, and this is the ribbon, the same that's on the band. An embossed bingo card and a guest check, and the guest check has been put through the embossing machine, and also a little bit of that same napkin as well as here. Isn't that just so beautiful? The colors are so warm. More gesso and napkin work. Another little snippet down here that creates a pocket. Some lace up at the top and some collage work here. An embossed card and piece of ephemera. This is the negative of a die cut that I had used, and I put some napkin decoupage on there and included a tag. It's got some sari silk and some trim here and a little glass bead on a bowl pin. It's been gessoed and inked, and also decoupaged. An old book page and page from the kit. This I went ahead and used a stamp from the kit. This page has been inked, gessoed, decoupaged, just layers of wonderfulness. And this is the piece from this flower here, the negative piece. I added an elephant charm and a bauble to a pin here, along with some fabric and some sari silk, a pocket and an envelope. And inside this envelope we have 3 little tags. And I have a vintage cartoon, the little Cavaliers, that I just thought was a pop of color that looked good, and I wanted to add that. Some brown paper, more paper from the kit that I've added gesso and decoupage to. Another layered lace kit here, or pocket, with another one of the envelopes and tags. Come on, they do come out. There we go. You can see look at how pretty those are. And this is one of the other volumes, and you can see, I mean, it just goes beautifully in here. Then I added a little bit of trim to this corner pocket here and created an envelope using waxes, inks, and napkins. This is the kit here, and inside I added one of the pages. Isn't that pretty? Just really beautiful. So that is there. Another pretty page. An old book page from the book Little Women. Vintage page here. Gessoed and decoupaged on this page as well. Old sheet music. Here is a pocket. I took some Tracy Fox labels and did some layering here. Layered some lace. There's some string and another beaded brad. And then I added a vintage paper from the Enchanted Horse. I mean, you've got a castle there, so I just thought this is perfect for this book. A little bit more gesso work, a bauble down here, it's 2 beads and a dice that's supposed to look like ivory, and gesso and more napkin work on here, as well as this page here. And then I used some vintage crochet work here from an old doily. And then, whoops. Okay, we need to tighten that, don't we? Tighten that up. Be sure to do that. A glass button here, and then some knitting. 2 of the little stamps and some paper, and then I went ahead and just added one of my playing cards. I thought the colors matched, so that makes a little pocket right there. Some more layering. This page is from one of the other volumes, and you can see how beautiful it looks in here. More napkin work and a little bit up here as well, but you can see this this particular kit that I used, the colors are, I mean, I coffee dyed this. That's all I did. And look at how gorgeous it is. Here is the center of the book, and I added a little silver charm. More gesso and napkin work. Here is a pocket here that has nothing in it, but if it goes out, I will definitely put something in there. And then added a gem and a bead there. Then on this page, I have up here a collage of different laces and sari silks, and I don't know if you're familiar with the Russian dolls, the stacking dolls. That's what this is here, and a little charm, a silver charm on a safety pin. And then in this tuck, I have a vintage page here from a book and a vintage card. Then I also did some decoupage work down here at the bottom. There's a safety pin up here with a little green bead, and this comes with one of the volumes. And then there is a vintage photo. I thought he was cute, so I added him to this. Collage work and layering. Beautiful page from the kit. Seed beads that I had sewn on here with a little bobble at the bottom, and then some inking and decoupage work there, and then another one of my cards. And this one I had used crackle and paints, and just thought the effect that I got from that was so beautiful. I added that. I thought it went well with the blue beads. More layers. Gorgeous paper with, you can see, just a little hint of color. So beautiful. And then in this pocket here, what I did is I just wanted to take one of the little round circles that are included, and I just put it in one of these little photo dies and put some little pink gems on there. More decoupage work, a little bit more layering of laces, and another glass bead. And then on this side, I had to put this card upside down because because of the beadwork down here in the lace. This is vintage. This is not, and neither is this. But this card I created, and I painted this. I thought this was perfect. It's been sewn, and it's got a little place there to write, but I can't quite put it that way, so it needs to go that way. More gesso and layering decoupage. This is coffee dyed paper here. And look at this. Just look at how beautiful this is. And it had, this paper had this color in it, and so I just decoupaged a little bit of that napkin on there. So pretty. And then I was gifted, this is a photo, it looks like it's somebody's kitchen. I'm not quite sure, but I just thought it was neat, and it's old, so I thought it would be cute. A little thank you tag there. This is the back page right here. This is the back of the journal. I added this gorgeous lace. I left this in case you wanted to use it as a pocket. Had this piece of vintage fabric that I thought was so beautiful, and so I wanted that in here. Then layers here of collage. This is Medieval Mirage. This is Medieval Mirage. Here is some more embossed paper. This is the back, Medieval Mirage, as well as this. This is vintage book paper and more embossed paper. Vintage lace. This is very old lace. I left it so that just in case you wanted to make a pocket out of that, you could. But this is my design team project for Medieval Mirage, and I hope you like it, guys. This was a lot of fun. It took me quite a while to do, but I'm very, very happy with it. So I hope you enjoyed this share, and I will see you again very, very soon. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Bye.